All right. Yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us for yet another fantastic video we are bringing you here. We are bringing you the extended highlights of the last 25 minutes. In fact, the full highlight of the last 25 minutes of the game. Okay, where all the action was. Ghana were attacking, Madagascar also attacking, and Majeed Ashimeru, fantastic highlight. Inaki Williams, brilliant header goal, 90 plus 5 minutes goal, beautiful goal, a beautiful assist from Gideon Mensah. The working, okay, how we possessed the ball to score the goal and everything. The last 25 minutes full highlights is in the next video. So do what? FIFA World Cup Qualifier, Ghana versus Madagascar. Ghana won the game 1-0 and the game came in the 90 plus 5 minutes, like I'm saying, from Inaki Williams, the Athletic Bilbao striker who naturalized for Ghana some few months ago. Let us go and watch the full highlights in the next video, but please do what? To subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select all so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to have the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Let's go and check the
brings it down with, he claims his chest, looked like shoulder at best, upper arm in the opinion of the referee. Certainly on the borderline of that ambiguous area on the sleeve that so often plays a part in offsides in VAR in world football now. Another change for Madagascar. Last one had a good effect, and it looks in fact like it might be a triple change. For players making their way to the sidelines, including Andrea Sperana, who provided so much down that left wing. In his place, Al Hadari by Ninyana. Louis Demolion comes on as well, in place of Rajo Razafinzrai Bahari Mehanta, perhaps understandably on that yellow card, and surely a very final warning after that foul just outside the area. And also Andrea Narijauna, the final of a triple substitution. Pramod Rakasandrabe, the roll of the dice, 3 rolls at once. 1 substitution remaining for the final 20 minutes. Well, they have the desired effect. Mensah with a misplaced pass and a look to break here. They do have pace, one of the new faces, Andrea Narijauna. Mensah gets back and makes amends. Here comes Ashimeru with space to run into, driving towards the box. He's got Inaki Williams outside him. Here is Williams. 3 options in the middle. Instead lays it up on the edge. Forward from Abdul Samad to Semenyo. Still they build, still they wait. It is cleared at the front post for a corner. Kudus pumps up the crowd, asks for more. 20 minutes left. Still, we wait for someone to unlock the opposition defence. In high by Kudus, too high, but kept alive. Kasim Nuhu, Jordan Ayew comes away with the ball somehow. Picks out Ashimeru, who tries his luck from range, and it was just left of the target. A look to the heavens. It was Antoine Semenyo's final involvement. He'll be replaced by Anis Nwama. '20-year-old providing some youthful energy in the closing stages. Winger for Ligue 1 Lyon on loan from RWD Molenbeek. Lyon suffered a horrible start to their Ligue 1 campaign. One of the biggest names in French football, currently bottom of the table. But that's not of such concern now compared to that of Madagascar. The shot from Inaki Williams is very well saved by Melvin Adrian. Change of pace again from Ashimeru. A burst of pace, but unable to keep the ball in there with his first involvement. Nwama trying to kill it on the touchline. The toe poke from Inaki Williams was just about at hand height for Adrian. Need to keep the opportunity, but taking nothing away from the Malagasy keeper. He's in the right place at the right time. Covered his angles well with a strong hand. He is now a quarter of an hour away from a clean sheet. Given away to Ayu carelessly. Good recovery. Good trucking back from Ilaima Haritra. Bori out, all the way out from beyond his area. Trying to head that away for a throw. Could be a fascinating final quarter of an hour. As the narrative set, will Ghana throw more and more forwards. Madagascar have a cautious approach. Not by the signs here. It's into the middle and smothered, crucially, by Afori. Four substitutions used by both managers now. And here's one of the most recent for Ghana. Nwama cuts back, is better than with his first involvement. Cuts back again, puts it in, and it's acrobatically diverted towards the goal by Inaki Williams. But still, just not happening for the Bilbao striker. Putting Kenji Boto down on the ground, not once but twice. Just a little behind Williams. Couldn't divert the scissor kick in the direction of Melvin Adrian, or preferably the corners of his goal. And Williams bursting away again, and the yellow card out for the captain, Ryan Ravelisson. Williams still a fairly new addition to the Ghana setup, such an experienced player in La Liga, born in Bilbao to Ghanaian parents, started out with the Spanish national setup, even earning a cap in a friendly, then briefly represented the Basque country before eventually committing his future to Ghana last year. This is his 10th cap for Ghana. Still waiting for his first goal in Ghanaian colours. It's just not happening for him. Almost 70 goals for his hometown club. He's spent almost a decade with Athletic Bilbao, over 300 appearances. The man certainly knows where the goal is. Hasn't quite been able to find it so far. This evening in Kumasi. One of the Malagasy substitutes. Patiently waiting. Boto it was who was the man down on the deck, and currently now watching on from the sidelines as they have to defend a free kick. And it's in towards the back post, well saved again, and somehow not put into an effectively empty net. Ernest Nuama has been involved in everything since he came on. Admittedly, had absolutely no time to react there. A good save directly into the chest. The offside flag would have denied it anyway. Final change made by Brumwold Rakoton Drabe. Titouan Fortune comes on. Teenager, a defender, surely looking to shore things up the back more than venture forwards with the way things are going currently. Another free kick here for Ghana. Another important save from that man, Melvin Adrian. Point blank range. Two Ghana players at the back stick. And here he is. And another decisive punch. Under less pressure this time. Mensah forwards to Ashimeru, who goes into the box, and another strong hand from Adrian. Such a strong hand, in fact. Because that looked to be very well struck. Ashimeru with that burst of acceleration again, and now he's opening up for Madagascar at the other end. It's 4-on-3, and it's over the bar. And this could end with any scoreline you like right now. Al Hadari, Raniana, not too far away, put his foot through it. Maybe a bit more composure would have been the better option. Easier said than done. End to end. Inaki Williams plays it over to Nuama again. Wins a corner this time. First involvement for Fortune. Kudus turns, heads for the byline. And is tackled. And again, Madagascar look to strike on the counter. Not quite as rapid. Ghana able to get more men back this time. It's over to the right. Nicely worked out to Metanir. Puts it in. It's a good delivery, and it's off the post. Still alive. Back into the middle towards Rakoto Harimalala. Eventually out for a goal kick, and my goodness, how have we not had a goal in the last 5 minutes? Brilliant delivery from Metanir. Head in hand for Rakoto Harimalala. And put the ball onto the upright. Jordan Ayew's game is over. There will be no 21st goal, at least on this day. Osman Bukhari on in his place. Final roll of the dice from Chris Houghton. Bukhari, Red Star Belgrade midfielder, scored 3 in 13 appearances for his country. It's not bad, but a more impressive 15 in 42 for Red Star since joining last year, including a stunning volley in the eternal derby with local rivals Partizan. That, a special moment. The goal here would be right up there with that. Not often you can say a goalless draw has been a thriller. But with 83 minutes on the clock, we're goalless. But this has been fascinating, and anything could happen though. Those final 7 minutes, it's through to Kudus, and it's saved again by Mohammed Adrian. Kudus slaps the floor in frustration. Adrian is slapped with thanks from all his defenders, taken down on his chest, stayed not quite on his feet but on his knees. Mohammed Adrian did enough. Well, Rama keeps it in seemingly, and keeps hold of the ball under the pressure of substitute Jurna, trying to pick their way through. There's some fancy footwork, didn't happen. Ghana looking so dangerous every time they come forward. Equally, Madagascar looking dangerous on the counter-attack. They've come the closest, striking the woodwork. Gideon Mensah bursts past the fullback, delivered in towards Kudus, over the head of the West Ham man though, and then Dennis Odoi with a foul, providing some respite to Madagascar, who, whilst they're looking to strike on the counter when given the opportunity, will be, I think, pretty pleased to slow things down here. They would surely be the happier if it were to end this way. A point away against Ghana, even if they did have a goal denied and struck the post. Could they get even more? Well, Mensah missing out. I think grabbing on to the liner there. Fortunate to avoid giving away a free kick in a dangerous position. Referee didn't give advantage. Just allowed the play to continue. And the liner's shot eventually wide of the mark. Forwards again. Taken away. The Madagascar throw. And to say a number of the players here look exhausted, and it is unsurprising. 86 minutes into a game that has often been end to end. Both sets of players giving it their absolute all. Two forwards. Shade of desperation. Will there be one final twist in the tail? Will it be a goal at one end or another? The liner. Madagascar looks to keep possession for a touch. Invite Ghana out to them. They are comfortable playing the ball out from the back and in tight areas. Madagascar. A bit of space now on the left. Knocked over, but Nyana not swaying the referee to giving a free kick. Kudus. Up and running quickly again. Bukari with his first involvement. Great feet and even hanging onto the ball as he slipped. Opoku able to canter forwards. Quick feet. The final delivery match from Nuama. No, it won't. It was pulled back and then given away a little carelessly, and Madagascar can't strike down the right this time. Tanir's ball forwards not as impressive as his ball into the box a few minutes ago. Until Samed taking his time. Odoi, Nuama leaves a man on the floor and now runs at another. Gets it back, but seemingly controls it with a hand in the process. Madagascar in no particular hurry to get play back up and running. Inaki Williams would rather they got on with it. A limp for Nicholas Opoku now. Won't please Chris Houghton, his centre back, who has been crucial on more than one occasion. Not looking fighting fit, with no substitutions remaining. But we are into the final 30 seconds of the scheduled 90. And it's Bukari on his bike again, somehow still going brilliantly, worked into the box. The ball headed away, smashed on the edge of the area by Abdul Samed, blocked. It's still with Ghana, into the back post. And Bukari swipes at it, but does not fire it goalwards. 5 minutes of additional time to be played. Bukari looking for one of two options for the back post. Then Abdul Samed, the pop shot from the edge of the area. Nothing. He's finding a way through this oh so resilient Malagasy defence. Who, let's not forget, could nick it themselves here. Brought forwards by Fortune. Lailana doing well to win it back, laying it off. And it's back to Lailana from Ilaima Haritra. Brilliantly worked, and it's through. The flag had gone up against Wakoto Harimalala. It was a beautifully worked move, just the final run a little too early. Not one but two Madagascar attackers. Bukari looks so lively, those fresh legs looking to prove a point. But that will not prove the kind of point he was hoping for to his manager. Ball towards no one in particular. Referee just reminding Melvin Adrian and his teammate that he will go into the book if they time waste. Keeper taking as many seconds as he dares, sending it long. It's all the way back to Adrian though, who ensures that Inaki Williams runs the absolute maximum number of centimetres. Another long ball through to a keeper though, Richard Ofori, able to gather it up. I think the tired legs are starting to have an effect now. Long ball's the order of the day. Opoku this time. In fact, Kasi knew who that was. Sending it route one. They're only finding the opposition each time though. Here's someone with fresher legs. Iraniana. Eventually running down a blind alley, and it's another long ball to be gathered up oh so slowly by Melvin Adrian. Only 2 minutes remain for, well, you would say Ghana to find a winner, but either side to find a winner. The best back pass. Adrian able to get on the end of it and send it into the opposition half, at least temporarily, because Abdul Samed collected it up on the halfway line. Mensah. The little energy he may have remaining. Abdul Samed lifted into the box. And the shot from Kudus is a little wild. And or would that be the final attempt from Ghana? Would have been a big moment. Kudus has come close a few times. Maybe not his biggest moment for his national side. That must be the 2 goals scored in the World Cup against South Korea. It's meant a 3-2 win. This would have been up there. He and his teammates, though, haven't been able to find the way through. And with 30 seconds left, they will at best produce one more chance. Dennis Odoi with the throw. Noama somehow angled onto the ball, finds Mensah in space, orders it up into the air, brought down now. This is it, now or never for Ghana. Bukari makes his way into the box, it's delivered in, and the header, and the winner! They do find the breakthrough, and it is Inaki Williams who scores for Ghana for the very first time, and in doing so finally unlocks the most resilient of Malagasy defences. They're distraught. The Madagascar defence drops to its knees, but in the stands they're bouncing, and some had even made their way onto the pitch. Well, it looked like time was up, but they kept on going, and Mensah's delivery in was perfect, and this time finally a Ghana player was able to get the better of Melvin Adrian. Maybe a fingertip to the ball, but enough power from Inaki Williams to ensure the ball hit the back of the net. And as night falls in Kumasi, the crowd rises to their latest hero. Mohammed Kudus picks up a yellow card, but that's not going to dampen the mood inside the Babiara Stadium. And there is the final whistle. Ghana snatch it at the death. Inaki Williams with a 96th minute winner that ensures the final score is Ghana 1, Madagascar 0. Well, so harsh on that man, Melvin Adrian, and all his teammates, who so easily could have won this themselves. Found the net first, but from an offside position, and then Njiba Rakato Harimalala striking the post, and isn't that the image that will last with these Madagascar players and their fans? Marco Ilaima Haritra.
Yes. All right. So that's how things went over there at the Babayara Sports Stadium here in Ghana. Ghana Black Stars leaving it very, very, very late. But it's just what it is. Is that not it? Yes. The Ghana Black Stars won the game 1-0 over Madagascar at the Babayara Sports Stadium. FIFA World Cup Qualifier, the first game of the group. Ghana winning, Mali winning, and then Comoros winning their first games in the group. The next games will come on. Ghana will be facing Comoros away in an away game, so we'll see how things go. And then Mali will be playing Central African Republic in a home game for Mali. So yes, we will see how things go over there. Yes, brilliant game from Majeed Ashimeru, from Gideon Mensah, from Denis Odoi, and then also from our striker Inaki Williams. Yes, Inaki Williams getting his very first goal for the Black Stars of Ghana after his natural switching nationality somewhere June 2022. It's very, very important for him, this particular goal. Thank you very much for staying with us. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much.